The Australian entertainment industry has really fallen asleep at the wheel when it comes to kids' television, and today we're going to look at why. Any producer in Australia would have seen the declining rates of children's television being commissioned. While networks and streamers have clearly not seen the value in kids' content, and which we'll go into that later in this episode, YouTube creators such as Miss Rachel have really taken advantage of that gap in the market and have been able to monetize that substantially. Miss Rachel is valued at over $11 million. She deserves every penny because she has been making content that kids enjoy for children on a platform that they spend most of their time and that they really enjoy watching. So that's really critical. We know that kids spend more time on YouTube than they do watching traditional television. I can vouch for that. As a parent of 2 young children, they absolutely adore watching content on YouTube, and it is their platform of choice. Recently, there have been some new kids' television series here in Australia commissioned, yet none of these have a YouTube page to go with them. If you're making kids' television, you must have a YouTube page, and I really question why you don't. I also want to challenge the funding bodies here, Screen Australia, Screen New South Wales and Vic Screen, why you're not advocating for a clearer pathway to audience. Because with kids television, it doesn't make any business sense to not have a YouTube page pushing people to click through to the main show. Now, I know with my own children, if there is a film coming out that they want to see, and I've got 2 examples. Moana is one and Sonic number 3. So my kids saw the trailer. I saw the trailer first on my social media, informed my kids that these films were coming out, and the first thing they said was, "Can we watch the trailer on YouTube?" Now, kids love watching trailers, but what they also like to do is find any other content on YouTube on that subject. So we went down a rabbit hole of Moana and Sonic, watching absolutely everything we could that was released in regards to that film or series. Kids also have a discovery mindset. So it really pays to be able to tap into that because, again, you want to speak to your audience and your audience are children. So why not show them behind the scenes? Why not tell them how something's made? Why not really tap into what they enjoy consuming, which is this. It's this direct eye contact, a character speaking directly to the child. They want to see fast, energetic, and entertaining content. It's a sensory experience for them as well as a narrative experience. So I really challenge the producers out there to really start pushing to have a YouTube page, because if you have a children's show that's airing on a network or a streamer, the challenge is, how do you get people to find it, and how do you get kids to sit down and watch that? Now, the other really important aspect to this is appealing to parents. I've seen so many kids series and films, and they are just absolutely not speaking to parents on TikTok. That should be their first marketing ploy. They must be talking to the parents because the parents are decision makers. They need to explain to the parents why they should have their child watch this show and how they can watch it. I know as a parent, I'm always looking for really high quality, particularly Australian content to put in front of my children. You really need to convince the parents that this is a show that their kids will love. And the best thing about making kids content and having a YouTube page to go with a children's series is the fact that they're big binge watchers and they're not afraid to watch the same thing over and over and over again. So the chance of your subscribers and your likes and your watch and your view time, it's likely to skyrocket because you've got one 4-year-old sitting there watching the same video 100 times. Maybe that's just me with my bad parenting, but I'm happy for them to do that if it's content that I approve. And let's not forget the merchandise. There is so much money to be made in kids' content, but you need to do it the right way. I'd love to see Australia really lead the charge on this, to make high quality, really engaging, authentic Australian television for kids on a platform that they really enjoy and that they are frequently on. And if you want to make a children's series that people are actually going to view, then I implore you to look to YouTube to do so. And if we don't make kids content for YouTube, someone else will do it. And guess what? They're already doing it and making a lot of money. So if you'd like to have an audience and you like money, how about you make kids TV for YouTube? And for anyone that is in development or in production on a children's series, I have a YouTube strategy that can be applied. The YouTube strategy is really important because it's not just about engaging an audience on YouTube, it's how you get them to click through to watch where it really counts, which is your network or your streamer. I hope you enjoyed hearing some hard truths and you found this video insightful. Please comment. I'd love to have a discussion around kids television, particularly in Australia. Thanks so much.